We're going to take the president head on. The honeymoon is over. The Republican Party is again going to emerge as the party of new ideas. It will take some time for sure. There's no doubt about that. The corner has been turned. They suggest that instead we should go after Nancy Pelosi, who nobody likes, or Harry Reid, who nobody knows, or this Tim Geithner fellow, who nobody believes, or maybe even Barney Frank, who nobody understands. The president is personally popular. Pity the poor fool who paid money to get that poll. So what's the loyal opposition to do with this popular president? Well, we're going to speak truth to power. We're going to speak directly, and we are going to take them on. Every last one of them. The honeymoon is over. The honeymoon is over. We're going to challenge those policies that we believe are wrong. And we're going to do so without apology and without a second thought. But there's a very important distinction I want to make here. We're going to take this president on with class. We're going to take this president on with dignity. This will be a very sharp and I think marked contrast to the shabby and classless way that the Democrats and the far left spoke of and treated President Bush over the last 8 years. Now let's look at the first 100 days of President Obama's reign of error in a factual manner, not in terms of his speeches, but in terms of his actions. Because as all of us Republicans appreciate, you can say whatever you want. It's what you do that matters. Under President Obama, the federal government is now in the banking business. Under President Obama, the government now makes cars. Under President Obama, our country has amassed debts that will take generations to repay. Under President Obama, America is increasingly in debt to foreign countries, from China to the Middle East. President Obama now wants to cap and tax every single American into paying higher utility taxes. President Obama and his allies in Congress have now put their taxing eyes on soft drinks. President Obama and Democrat leaders want a brand new tax on our health care benefits and are devising a plan to give federal government bureaucrats control over our health care system. President Obama's Attorney General is trying to use Mexican drug gang wars as a reason to advocate a new gun ban in America. President Obama's administration has disparaged our war heroes and veterans by suggesting that they are a threat to our safety, when the truth is they are the cause for our safety. The Republican comeback has begun. It is underway, and it is not in Washington. This change, my friends, is being delivered in a tea bag, and that's a wonderful thing. Our success will not be found in dusting off old campaign manuals from the 1970s and 80s. Our success will be found in speaking directly to the American people about a rebirth of the American dream for this generation and generations to come.